All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the continuation of Chapter 3 with our knights, Raporin, Boros, and Dross. Make sure everything's working. Is everything working? Y'all say something?
Check.
Something.
Yep, something. We got it. Making sure all the audio works. So
keep strong.
that's right. Still working on a shirt. But I'll probably have to spell it different just so I don't get hit with something. With some kind of copyright. Okay, excuse me, jeez. Yeah. Where did we leave off last? We were actually fighting, weren't we? Let me go ahead and set that
Everything
up
was
real quick.
fine. We were
I think we were just leaving
actually
after a successful.
Oh, y'all were just
we were
leaving.
walking
That's right. That's right.
We were walking
Collecting
out the
money.
front door.
There was no explosion.
Hands on
Just
shoulders. Oh man, I
I
remember
just
that.
rolled enough to disable the device, right?
Oh, just enough. Just like you were just one over. Let me tell y'all what happened. Where we left off, Boros, Raporn, and Dross took on the side mission, little Black Ops mission to retrieve a droid. That was droid napped, robot napped by a scientist that was let go by the High Security Council, and he was able to smuggle the R6 unit out, a new prototype astromech droid that has a lot of new bells and whistles, but wanted to create more of these creatures. So he was trying to hack his primary coding to copy it and create and basically manipulate that code to do what he wants, because certain code inside of it, the scientists would mainly make you think it was, how do you say, too nice. They wanted to be a astromech that could be used for sabotage or whatever. More of a fighter mech, I guess you could say. But anyway, but this new R6 unit was being at the scene that you see here, down below. You see that the R6 unit is inside, encased in this. It's open. It's just big. They were blue tubes that lightning was shooting onto the R6 unit. Later finding out that was extracting this or trying to break this encryption to get that primary coding of his. So, Dross, Raporin, and Boros, with their normal heroic knightly efforts, forego all what do you say, sidestepping, finding new ways. They went through the front door when they were advised not to. But to our delight, they were able to fend off every one of these, what we call the lowers. The lower fives is the name of the gang, and found out that this gang was actually droid napped this in order to kind of gain an advantage, so they would gain more stature in Coruscant in their criminal organization, to rise up the ladder of criminal organizations. So if they were able to have some, a nice army, a small army of prototype astromech droids that could do whatever they wanted, any kind of infiltration or any kind of assassination or whatever, they could. And that seems to be what they were trying to do. And So the scene that you see here is these green squares are actually the rounds that it took for this disabling gas that kept filling the room. And if you got caught in it, it was more of like a debuff type thing. So you got like -4 to your any kind of shots or any kind of spot or any kind of skill checks and attacks. But these lower 5s, these gang members that you see, all the X's, those are the ones that are dead. That Dross and Rapporn and Boros tries his best, guys. He tries his best. Just give him a hand. He does try his best. But we don't need another blaster, Boros. We don't need another strong arm. You got the strong mind. That's right. So, that's pretty much all the red X's are all Dross is doing there. And I think Rapporn, did you? No, you were taking care of the mission itself. You were trying to get the droid. So, where we're at is Boros tried to hack what appeared to be some sort of kind of self-destruct sequence that the scientist initiated, and it was going to take a few rounds, and we were actually Rapporn actually tackled him, stunned him with his stun baton, so he is knocked out cold. But Rapporn is holding him. Dross, I think you have 1 bullet left. Is that what it is? You have 0?
I still have I still have Reba.
Oh, that's right.
Which is a blaster pistol, but I have no more slugs.
That's right. So,
The slugs.
the only surviving people in this room is one lower 5 gang member who, through Dross's keen eyesight, noticed and heard that he was using his holopad to speak to someone, and it looked like to be his family saying goodbye to his family. And that's when the gas engulfed him. And then now Dross and the droid is still kind of twitching on the platform. Dross is right next to it at the bottom of it. Rapporn, Boros, and the scientist are on the platform after Boros so closely almost disabled the system that was initiating this sort of trap, I guess you could say. And he had to roll a 38 2 times. He had 2 rolls to do a total of 38, and he got a 37 total. It was very good rolling. I mean, that's pretty good. But this is a top-level high security council scientist. He's going to be a tough one to crack. So, at the end of that round is where we left off, where Boros, I don't want to say failed. You did a nice try. The best you could have done. But then you hear this clicking. And you start seeing flashes of light. Almost like syntax. What's that stuff called? The syntax. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Michael?
Yeah.
Syntax.
Yeah. Something.
When they explode a building, you see a
Medical stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
You start seeing that.
synthesizer, like a synth.
No. A synthesizer. So you start seeing this flashlight all the way around.
Semtex or Semtech. It's
yeah.
Semtek.
Thank you. Yes. And then you start seeing this gas from the walls catch fire. The heat starts getting, it's getting almost unbearable, and it's closing in. You would literally have one more, I would say 2 more rounds. 12 seconds. God, that's way. No, we'll say it's a slow moving. It's a slow moving gas. You have 2 rounds, or slow moving fire engulfing you. 2 rounds, 12 seconds before it engulfs you. Now, that's where we're at. Right now, the outside walls are on fire. You can see the gas. Basically, the gas got caught on fire, and it's closing in on y'all. I know it's been about 2 weeks, so if y'all want to talk it over real quick, I'll give y'all a few minutes to collect yourselves. But you basically have 2 rounds to get out of here.
Okay. Just measure.
You see that outside ring? Everything around that is fire.
Okay. And now we noticed that the gas is only outside of this ring here, right?
All that is fire. From wall to ceiling.
But has the gas, we're not in the gas, right? The gas is still around
The gas
us?
will be the next round. That end of this round, the gas you will be in that gas.
Okay.
But right now, we'll say nope. You're right on the cusp of it.
I mean, when it comes to my turn, I want to see if there's a sprinkler system, but I don't know.
That sounds good.
If I look up, is there any kind of rafter support above me that I might possibly use my grappling gun to attach?
Thinking of that. Think of this whole room as just a box, and that gas is all over.
Okay.
It's like a dome, and it's coming down. Not like a dome. It's like a like a walls closing in, but the gas has filled the room.
I think it's going to be honest within the next round. I think our best bet is to try to get back to the door that we came in, and we're just going to have to run through some flame. I mean, everything is going to be on fire within 2 rounds.
Yeah, we did come for the mech, for the droid, I mean.
Yeah, we're going to have to get him somehow.
So think of a plan of action that all 3 of y'all will do this round. And the end of the next round, the whole room will be encased in fire.
When we've been running around the room and such, have I seen a sprinkler system of any sort of fire suppression? No. Okay.
No. Now, if you want to spend your round, or let's say your action to search for one, no, we'll do like a free action to search for one. You want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, do a spot check.
Okay. And now,
And you're very limited on your vision because basically you can just see straight up.
would it still be a free action if I was searching the database for like?
That would be an action.
Okay. Okay. I'll. So roll it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
Not quite. Can't really tell if there is one or not. You can see like a normal ceiling up there. I mean, you could probably guess there's something, but as far as seeing like a sprinkler head, no.
Okay.
And it's not really like the best, warehouse. It's not like it's a.
Is whenever I look at the mech, is it are those with the blue?
Yeah, the blue tubes around it, or the poles, those are off.
And
No
so,
lightning, no nothing. It's just a droid over there twitching.
Okay. Okay.
What are you thinking?
Well, I have a grappling gun
Okay.
that has the liquid metal string.
Right.
I was thinking of shooting the droid or attaching it to the droid and then running through to the exit and then pulling the droid once we're to safety. Because this droid's going to be super heavy. We're not going to be able to just put it on our shoulder and run.
Porn.
Yeah. I know
Y'all have not tried to even communicate with this droid yet. It might be okay. It might not be. You have to.
that was what I was going to do. I was going to try to reach out to him for help in this next round.
All right. Well, I'm attaching a rope to him. You can talk to him.
Talk it over, yeah.
And then
attaching a rope will be an action. So you have to make sure this is what you want to do. And you're running through an entire wall of fire. Human.
What else are we going to do, though?
Poor Boros. He needs so much lotion right now. So much moisturizing cream.
I mean, it's there's no way that we won't be in flame at some point.
Maybe.
The scientist was running this way, right? Down this way.
But we were also. He could have just been running away from us.
Yeah. Do we see any other doors?
No, there's just about a wall of fire.
I don't know. So, Boros, your free actions have been taken. Does Dross or Raporn want to look for a door? Anyone want to do a spot?
I'll do a spot check.
You'll need a 17 or higher for a spot check.
Good thing I have a +9.
Oh, yeah. Roll it out. 19. So,
Which means I only rolled a 10, but, I'm okay with that.
So, Dross, in your desperation, and the heat making your red hair hotter.
Did I mention that?
You're losing your mullet. It's getting cooked off.
Did I mention that I was a fire genasi? Oh wait, never mind. Wrong campaign.
Okay. So what you see when you're looking around, you notice something where Ralph Horan was, whenever he was pulling that cable out, yeah, of the panel, so to kill the power. Well, the cable's like just lying there, kind of having the electricity just kind of shock with sparks, right? But you notice next to it, there's a little bit of discolorization in one of the grates underneath the podium. With the 19, you kind of look. I mean, real quickly, you just kind of look, and you notice that the reason why it's discolored is because it's just a grate over a hole. What looks to be some sort of duct, maybe. The ones all around it are solid. Like, you can definitely tell that those are just there's nothing there. But underneath, right behind that power cable, underneath that console, is one grate that.
Okay.
That appears to be.
Okay. Rapport and hang on. Let me get.
Yeah, hold on. This is gonna be like a round. This is gonna be your round.
That wasn't a free action.
That was your free action. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Can't have all free actions. So.
Okay.
So think of something. You can tell them, hey, for the free round you can have a little chat. So, but remember, Rapport's holding this scientist too.
Yeah, let him bait.
Well, didn't he drop him because he was trying to help me on the computer?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He just laying up there next to me.
He's over the console.
Let's see. Hey, guys, there's a empty grate underneath the stage thingy that you're standing on. It looks like it goes down somewhere. That might be our only route of escape. I think I'm gonna shoot at it. What do you think?
Blaster bolts have gone through the gas, right? We haven't. It's not going to catch on fire. Okay.
It's not catching fire. No.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good thinking. So, anyways, should I shoot it?
I should have thought of that.
I'm standing there like Wile E. Coyote.
It would have all ended very quickly. It would have been better that way because the gas would have filled in and then
Right, it would have just, and it wouldn't have built up.
it would have baked.
But
So here's kind of the situation we're having here. So you also have to think of what you have to do to get this droid. The droid is your mission here, right?
Right.
So you have a scientist that you're like a slab over the console, an unconscious slab of meat. But you have the droid too. And Rapporin, you may have to choose.
But I'm definitely going to choose the droid.
I mean, because honestly,
they kind of just said he was a road cyclist. They didn't necessarily say bring him back, right? So I mean,
no,
Yeah.
they didn't.
So
He probably has some. Boris, you probably know, or you probably know this. He probably has a lot of cool information for someone of your stature.
I can't get the information to him if I'm dead. So
And he can't and you can't get information from him if he's dead. We're in a
And I
dilemma.
can't get the information, even if I'm not dead.
And I cannot shoot this guy literally 3 meters from me. How many times did you miss him? Was it
I only shot like twice, and I was like 30 meters away.
not you, Bora? I'm talking about Dross, point blank.
Okay.
He rolled poor last game with this guy who's saying goodbye to his family.
Okay.
I never.
Who's gonna save him? You
never
did.
shot it.
Yes, you did. Remember, it hit the floor. Ka-dong! Right next to him. And he's like, whoa! I love you, family.
That's right.
I love you, kids. Daddy's not coming home for dinner tonight.
Is the gray bolted down?
You don't know.
Okay.
You have no idea. You just heard Dross say it.
Are we gonna go in initiative order, or are we just?
Let me see. What do we got? Rapport? I would say, yeah. Let's do that. Let me clear this out real quick. Let's get the order right.
Now I think we ended when I failed that check, right? When I failed
right.
So Dross would still have his turn on this round, right? And then we start over.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
cool.
definitely.
Rapport. Oh, yeah, and then the scientist. Rapport, and make sure you get the droid.
Yes.
Get the droid.
I have tools.
Get to the chopper.
If the grade is bolted down, I have tools. And so does Rapporn.
Okay, so Dross, you rolled. You're a 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on for 1 second.
Leave the scientist to remember the droid.
All right. So, Dross, as you're saying this to the guys, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Okay, so you did a spot check. You saw the grate. So, what happens now is, you know what? Hold off. We'll just go off that. You spotted the grate. And you told them there's a grate down here. Great, babe. So you still have your action and movement.
I hate to ask this question, but being a Wookiee of my stature, how big is the grate?
You can't make it. Everybody else makes it just fine, but you can't make it.
I feel like if the grate is big enough to fit the droid, then it'll fit you.
Yeah, it's a space. It's a square.
Okay,
it's a square space.
Now, I'm greased up pretty good because all the food I've got in my fur, so...
Yeah. It's getting roasted now. If you had like some kind of ham now, it's like...
So maybe there is an upside to this. Good chicken afterwards.
Burns off all the fur.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Dross, what are you doing?
I will
survive.
I will survive. Is the grate we're saying here, or does it really matter? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It's right underneath the Boros.
Okay. 1, 2. Well, I will I would like to move up close to it if I could, and take out Winona, and I'm just gonna give it 3 shots at this grate. Try to bust through it
Okay.
because my strength is not so much, but my gun is mucho grande.
Mucho Grande. I like Mucho Grande.
So, and I get a +1 for point blank range. And
Okay.
so it's a 21 and 12 damage on the first.
21 and dealt 12 damage. Okay. Well, gentlemen, y'all are in luck because I actually saw that there is a chart for
Great.
walls and floors and in the DCs for such things. So let me find it real quick and we will see what you did. I'm pretty sure you compromised it. Just
He vaporized it.
yeah, they you could tell they were like reluctant to tell you like what you actually do. They said you compromise its integrity is what they is the official term. So I guess make of that what you will. So let's see here. Let me find it really quick here, guys. Sorry.
And it's a 21 because I still have a -3 because of my Duracrete
Oh no.
hangover.
Okay. Golly, guys, I'm pretty sure I know what I was talking about. Let me do a search real quick. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It tells you all the stuff that actually has DCs and wound points for everything. Like a door has wound points, and it's kind of neat. Let's see. Combat. I'm sorry, it's in combat right there. Special attacks and damage. I believe that's what it is. That is it. Oh yeah, here it is, guys. All right, so you have a Dura sheet. No, that's not it. Metal bars. No. Metal. Oh, jeez. Don't want to do that. A permacrete wall is 30. Oh, jeez. According to this, you didn't do anything to it. It's a DC of 30. Wow. Boo boo. Oh, hold on. Let's do some Balasta sounds. Hold on. Yeah. Well, do it again. Maybe you'll roll a super duper. You're taking 2 shots, right?
I can take 3.
Oh. Dude, take 3. Oh, man. Pew, pew, pew. It's getting hot. I can see red spots around it, but yeah, nothing. Nothing at all.
Then I say, never mind, we're all dead.
Look at chapter 8, table
Is this-
8-13. It's like wild.
Is this is it really a grate made of concrete?
Metal bars. Made of metal? Yeah, made of metal. It's not plastic down there. It's a metal grate.
144.
Like
Alright,
even if it did chain, it'd be like 26 DC.
Did you the AC of it is different from the DC. The AC is 10 plus its dexterity modifier, which is -5.
Do what?
He was saying.
What are you talking about?
You equated its DC.
Yeah.
Its AC.
It's right
Breaking
before
items.
the size and defense of objects.
Yeah, that's for objects. This is
I'm not looking at the table, so I don't know.
what we're doing is trying to break items. Okay, so when you try to break something with sudden force, rather than by dealing regular damage, use a strength check. Which I just totally dropped that. We're just using your blaster. The DC depends more on the construction of the item than on the material. If an item has lost half or more of its wound points, the DC to break it drops by 2.
I'm still looking for the table.
Table 813. And Zachary, what are you looking at so I can see it?
Testing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So I was looking at the AC of inanimate objects to hit it with a gun.
What?
It says inanimate
page are
or
you on?
immobile. 168. An inanimate or immobile object has a defense of 10 minus its dex mod, which is -5 since it can't move, plus its size modifier.
It's to the right side of Qui-Gon
Yeah.
Jinn.
I'm reading it.
Okay.
So 10 plus its size modifier, which would be, we'll just say medium, so +5, so 15.
Yeah, but even if you do that, it's the metal door or the permacrete wall has like 180 wound points.
Well, if we did metal bars, it'd only be 15 points. But you get every time you hit it though, it gets 10 points of reduction. And
So you'd have done 10 points of damage total, that, right? And then it has how much?
15.
15. So you'd be doing damage to it, but still resistant.
Yeah, see the metal. I'm not doing Durasteel, so it's not 10 damage reduction. Or no, I'm sorry, not 15. So we're just doing 10. So basically, whatever damage you do to it, like you did 12, the first hit, you only actually do 2. And then the second one you would have hit as well. Actually, all 3 you would have hit. Because of 15s. 15 would be the AC, DC, whatever you want to call it. And so you do 2, 8, and then...
None. So I got it. I got it 2/3 of the way broke.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, let's do that.
You got like 2 of the.
But the
Bolts
DC,
off of
the
it or
DC
something?
goes down now. If you wanted to physically break it. If an item has lost half or more of its win points, the DC to break it drops by 2. So now the DC to break it's 28 instead of...
Which
I would rather
I don't-
just shoot at it.
That would be a raging Wookiee to do that one.
I don't even think he could do it, even if he rolled nat 20.
That's why the only dumb thing that looking back on it is if it just lifted off, but I don't have the strength to pick it up, so I was shooting at it. So
You almost broke it. If
Well,
that 16
Reba.
was a better roll than a 1, would have... Or just I think one of it was a 1. So
wait. It won't matter. But I get a +1 to those damages too. Because I'm
that's 13 and then 19.
point blank range.
So almost.
So it's only got 3 hit points left.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. So top of the round. He was out for a while, right? I think we rolled to see what he was gonna be out.
Yeah, let's
Rushi,
see.
I think he was out for like a few rounds.
It was like 6 rounds, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So he's out. Raporin, you're next. You just saw Dross run underneath the thing and take 2 blaster bolts. And he told you there's a grate down there.
It was
All right.
And this is top of the round.
4 rounds. He's out for 4 rounds.
Is that what it is? Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump down there to do a point blank shot at it with my hammer.
You sure you want to do that?
Does it have bolts on it?
It doesn't matter now.
Just remember.
I'm almost broke.
Just remember.
We
You're
have to
the
get the
only
droid.
one who can carry this droid.
Well, I should be getting closer to the droid because he's on the.
He's
That pedestal
underneath.
is
That,
6.
that thing is like high. It's like 6 feet high. It's like level with where you are now. You have to jump across. Jump across to get on it. Boy, you're a big Wookiee. You can probably step right over onto the platform.
Yeah, I was thinking that he's up there. I'm going to be
Yeah.
stepping down underneath and just shooting that, and I can pull him and drag him onto my shoulder.
That's an action to do that.
Yes, it's an action. So I said I should have 2 actions, right? One that I can shoot this, and then the next round grab him and go.
Yeah,
The
one
next
action.
round, yeah.
Or you got 2 rounds, yeah, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. So,
But
yeah, this doctor is.
I'm
I'm
just-
sorry, man.
does the grate have...
Sorry, Boros. Sorry, Boros.
Because you have a wrench, is all I'm saying.
It's too late for that now.
Yeah, because it's going to take more than 6 seconds for me to loosen a screw. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot at it.
I mean,
All right, so Boros or Raporn, you're going down south.
Yeah.
I'll just move this guy. You're leaving him for dead, right? So this one.
Yeah.
Raporn,
He
are
like
you?
jumps off his head and he falls back down
Well,
the stairs.
you can shoot twice or once.
Are you?
If you take a 2-meter step, then you can shoot twice.
Are you stepping over onto the platform with the droid and shooting down, or are you hopping down to shoot?
I'm hopping down to shoot. So a 9 does not hit.
Okay, so if you want to shoot twice, you're gonna have to just jump down here.
Right. That's what I was going to do.
And lose your point blank because you won't be within point blank. But it shouldn't be too hard to hit.
You would think.
It's harder to hit than me.
There we go. And that's what you needed was 3 damage.
Yeah, that.
It's now
from
compromised, and its integrity is now compromised.
It is
know what I'm doing
morally
next round, so
broken.
broken its will.
So. Jump down. You still have movement if you want to get closer. Oh, no, that takes your whole action, though, doesn't it? Because you had to shoot twice.
yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
If I moved anywhere, it'd be closer to the droid. But I'm basically right there anyway. At the edge of the platform.
So, Dross. Rauporin. When you shoot Rauporin that great, you hear a voice coming from it.
Ow!
And yeah, kind of like that, but it's more like a grunt. And then you see the grate just kind of fly up, like shoot up, and with hands coming up, and you see a guy come up, and you recognize him immediately as the driver.
My savior.
I thought you were going to say the obnoxious guard that was at the club.
Oh god, that would be fucking clever.
Come on, Runt.
I'm taking 3 shots, point blank range.
Oh, that would have been epic. Man, why did I think of that? I come for you, boy. You runt.
Because it makes no sense logically that he would be there.
You don't know, maybe he's a secret agent.
He was
spying on
He's the scientist. Yeah. So the driver pops his head up after you. He's like, "Thank you for getting that loose for me. I didn't know how long that was gonna take. Quick, grab the droid. Let's go. We got quite a few on our tail." Dross.
Oh wait, I didn't.
Oh, sorry, Boros.
Okay. So would it be easy enough for me to jump to this platform?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll move over to the droid. And
But it is Boros though, isn't it? It's Boros. Maybe a dexterity check. No, you're fine. You're fine.
okay. If I just look at the droid, does it look like I could repair it, like it within, a couple seconds?
Not
no.
even,
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Then I'll just drop down underneath.
Okay.
And I'll patch myself up because I don't have anything else to do. Right? The driver's in the grate.
Yeah.
So I got one more round. So yeah, I'll patch myself up because everybody else has been patched up once, and it can only happen once per day.
Okay. Yeah, he's already basically started going back down. So he's if you have movement, you can jump in there.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
He
jump.
basically used his action to push it up, push the grate up open it up and say, "Hey, come on out," and then he used his movement to start going.
So as I'm jumping down,
yeah,
I'm
you can
take
jump
out
down.
my medical kit and healing myself and getting back my vitality.
All right, I'll see Boros jump down the grate. He gone. Ah!
It was the trash compactor.
Oh, this poor scientist. He's just a slab. Getting cooked. Piece of meat.
I mean, he set off the explosive, so
Raporin, you're quite a bit of ways away, man. I mean, you still have to like go over it and climb up this thing, grab him, and get to that crate. This is the last round.
I was hoping I could grab him by standing there because I'm over 6 feet.
You cannot.
I'm like-
no, you can't reach
I
across.
reach over there and grab him. I didn't know.
No, sorry.
Okay.
he
I wasn't sure how far he
very
was
good at
away from
climbing.
me.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm very good at climbing.
It's all about movement. Does
All right,
Rookie
so-
Rage do anything for that?
no.
Not for movement, I don't think.
So think of movement right now. You will not be able to make it back to that crate.
Not be able to eat. I'll make it back to the grate. Oh, okay.
Is it an action to pick up the droid?
Yeah.
Is there any way that I could
The
slide
droid could be.
the droid?
You have a certain amount of
You could, I mean,
ability to save himself. You know.
Could I say?
he's disabled.
Could I tell Raporin to catch and have him hold his action until I try to push the droid off of the ledge? Because I'm still up. No, I'm below. Never mind. I'm below the stage. Dadgummit.
I mean, all we really need is the database within, right? We don't know how. I don't know how much this droid can take, but we don't need the motors, the metal. We don't need any of that. We just need the data, right?
Unfortunately, it's probably going to take me around to extract it.
Well, I'm just saying if it can survive, if the data can survive the explosion.
I've got my grappling gun. I can grapple it and we can, pull it. But
Boros is gone. So, this is a prototype R6 droid. You have no idea where that data is being stored. Head, body,
Yeah.
toe. You have no idea about its mechanical. It's
If the,
technology.
If the grappling hook could even just knock it off of the platform over onto this side, that could give you enough movement, right? I mean, could it roll it off the platform where it falls off?
I don't see that happening. I would have to grapple its leg like a at and try to pull it.
But as soon as that grappling hook gets on there, I can pull too.
That's what I'm like. You get into the vent ready to pull. I take that. You hold
Yeah.
your action to pull. I grapple it, and then maybe we have you can help action or something. But we try to pull it in.
That sounds good. Yeah.
The only thing.
All you need to do, Dross, is just get it off the platform, and then he can make it the rest of the way, right? I mean,
But he goes before me.
but he can hold his turn until after yours.
What if you grab the scientist, throw him down the hole, and wait there, and we can both heave ho together.
All right.
Remember, you can't hold your movement, just your action.
No, you can hold your whole turn.
Oh.
You can hold your initiative basically. You can make your initiative.
Well, you gotta show me that, man. That's not. You can't do that in D&D. I don't know how I can do it
yeah,
here.
you can't do it in D&D, but it's if you can basically like lower your initiative permanently for the rest of the combat. Let me,
Initiative.
Tell you what.
Let's just forget the scientist because that might waste your action.
Yeah. I'm going to jump in the hole.
And I'm like, go to the hole.
And
go to your hole. Don't you want to go to your hole?
Go to your home.
You know what we haven't done? You know what we haven't done in this game? Attack of opportunities. Like, they do exist.
a lot of range, I guess.
Ain't nobody gonna have an opportunity to hit draws.
That's true.
all right, so
Yeah, here it is. Delay. It's on 164.
164. Dude, that was way off.
Yeah, I knew about this rule because I actually homebrewed it into my games, into my D&D games.
Special initiative actions. Delay. By choosing to delay, you take no action when you're spotted in the initiative room. Instead, you act normally at whatever later initiative point you decide to act. You delay, you voluntarily use your own initiative count for the rest of the combat. When your new lower initiative count comes, you can act normally. Okay. Delaying is useful, blah, 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 blah. Delaying limits. The longest the character can delay before taking action is until everyone else has acted in the round. At that point, the delaying character must act. Yeah, you're top of the round, too, so you got lucky with that one.
yep. So I will.
Well,
delay
you can still do something if you want, or you can delay after you tell Dross.
Yeah, y'all were discussing y'all's plan. You can do that. I was just telling you can do that.
Thank you.
I want to be jump in the hole. If we don't save the droid, it's unfortunate.
Before you do that, is the hole, is it going down or is it like a horizontal vent?
You go down for like maybe a square.
Okay, just making sure I didn't actually just like slide down a trash chute or anything.
That would be fun.
I've been falling for 20 minutes.
All right, so then I guess what I want to do is wait until Dross.
You're gonna delay
grapples.
your round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait till he grapples it. And
So Dross, Rauporn's going. What are you doing, Dross?
Besides saying, get to the hole. I have the grappling spike launcher
Okay.
on my belt. Click clackety clack to Reba because it says
How long does it take to equip that?
well, it says that
It's not on your gun.
it says
So,
The launcher can be used alone or attached to the barrel of a blaster, so I can use it by itself
Okay.
if I have to. And so I guess it's just kind of like the little clicky thing that Padme had to get to the top of the royal palace. Or no, it was like a gun.
But you're using it without the gun piece. You're using it
Yes.
as a standalone. Okay.
If I have to, yes. Which I assume I do, because I didn't say Reba now has a grappling spike launcher on it. So, yes, I'm using it alone.
Okay.
I don't see any like specs for it though.
Says it anchors itself into any hard surface. Then 20
Just-
meters of cable.
Just do a shot. Just do a normal dexterity. That's what you use to shoot, right? Dexterity.
Just a
Mhm.
ranged attack.
Yeah,
I
but
can
you
do
won't,
a
you won't
ranged-
get like the you don't get like the pluses with it because it's not a pistol, it's not a weapon. So you don't get like a proficiency bonus with it. So just do
Dex.
yeah, dex plus whatever your
I have a base attack bonus of 1 for Dex plus so a +3.
minus
Is that-
3 because of your
So it breaks even. So I'll just roll a d20. But I'm trying to shoot the droid that is still. So I'm just gonna roll a dice.
roll the dice.
I'm just gonna roll a d20. A nat 20.
Natural 20, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
You
thank
needed a
thank you.
21. That sucks. Sorry.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm fixing to leave the room.
Very good. Very
You
good.
say, sorry, Ralporin. Close the hatch.
He's inanimate, so I mean he's there. You know, you hit him. He's good.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I don't know what the damage would be. You just want to roll like a d6?
Do a D10.
D10.
Yeah,
That's more than a blaster.
I know, it's wild. Just
Nah.
one D10, not 3 D10. There you go.
You should use
There
that
you go.
instead of your blaster. That's way
I
better.
grappled his heart and I ripped it from his chest.
The blaster only does like
Wasn't enough damage though to actually reduce him, so he's still good. All right, so it's stuck in him.
And I'm already close
You got
to.
movement. Yeah.
So I grab the cable.
Okay.
I run over with Ralporin. And
You run over to Ralporn. Okay, how much movement you got?
10 meters.
Okay.
I run over to where the hole is.
You're standing right next to it. So
Right. So I look at him and I point at the rope and I do the jerky motion.
he can understand you.
What is he saying?
You're making it
Oh,
worse
okay.
by not saying anything.
Well, you had him like growling a minute ago, so I did. Pull the droid into the hole. And I'd start to pull.
Okay. You get in the hole?
Is he in the hole?
Who?
Ralporin.
No, Ralporn's he hasn't moved. He's delaying his
Oh yeah, he has to move to the hole, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
well, if you just pull and then see how far you get it, and then he pulls. I mean,
You get started now.
No, my action was to shoot. Like I can't pull it. I
Oh, yeah.
Can't pull it. He's just holding on to it.
Well, I was just thinking since you're already holding it, you could just use your movement kind of thing. Like if you're grappling somebody and you're moving kind of thing.
You still hold it, yeah. You can move.
So you could move theoretically. You could move
You can literally move
and then move back into the hole, right?
Yeah, because it's basically one. Once you jump in, there's one. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you could
That's
even
just one
move
movement. You can keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will jump in and then go back a square. Actually, 2 squares.
Just go as far as you can. Yeah.
So that there's room for Valporin and the droid.
Okay.
And I've got the line holding it taut.
So can he move the droid with him?
I would assume that it's spooling out as I go, or I'd only have half movement.
Well, then
yeah, you're fine if you do that. It's fine.
You have 10 meters, right? So take 5 meters and move it 5 meters, right? I mean, it only takes
5 meters.
The droid, if he can move at half movement, can he do that?
No, it's an action to pull the. He's already grappled it. Now he's just holding on to it. Well, it's all up to Valporin to pull that droid into the hole.
I thought you were saying before, like if you grapple somebody, you can move at half movement and drag them with you, right? That's what I was saying.
I mean, no, because an action is to pull it is an action.
Well, I was just saying he's not yanking it. He's walking backwards with it.
Trying to pull it. That's an action.
Well, he's not like.
No, not happening. Not happening.
But what if?
But right now there is a cable attached to the droid, and Valporin, you have literally 2 seconds before.
And that's the show.
before it engulfs you.
All right, I'm doing the thing. I'm jumping in and grabbing it and pulling.
All right.
With your Wookiee rage.
Yes.
How many times can you do Wookiee rage?
When
do you lose it?
Let's see.
Oh no!
I keep thinking like
at this moment.
Hey, we're still kind of learning. There's a lot of rules in this game. It's not quite as easy as 5e. Wookiee rage.
Okay,
it's like
says
one turn.
Yeah, a fit of rage lasts for a number of rounds equal to 5 plus the character's Constitution modifier.
So 5 plus.
5 plus what?
What's your con?
My con is. It's plus 2.
7 rounds. No, I think this is over 7 rounds. Sorry. 1 per long rest? 1 per long rest?
I guess.
Probably.
There's only 5 boxes. Like there's only 5 green squares, and it moved in every round.
Well, remember I erased like some of them too. This wasn't all of them. So.
But okay. I don't think he erased 2 of them. But he didn't rage until later.
If you say it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone!
Okay. Then there's a fatigue afterwards.
Oh, yes!
That's a -2 in my strength. So.
Oh, whatever. You're fine.
No, maybe not.
Okay. Okay.
It only took one of my modifiers off. It gave me a +8 instead of a +9.
So you jump in the hole. And that's 2 of your movement.
Okay.
Okay. You got 3 left. As you jump in, the cloud has already engulfed you.
Okay.
But as you jumped in the hole, It's right above you. You can see the flames. You hear the one lower 5 gang member screaming in agony and pain.
I love you, Agatha.
You hear the scientists wake up, screaming in agony and pain.
I love you, science.
Hold on.
Do you have like
And
a
now-
whale sound? Okay.
I do, but it's on something else I don't have up.
Okay.
It's funny you say that. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a strength check, of course. You know that.
Yeah.
So let's do. We're going to do. Thinking of how much weight he is. There's like a way of telling.
It gives, like, if you look at the droids.
The droids have a weight, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have looked all this up before. But
What's
then
gonna
again, I
happen?
wouldn't even think about that.
The droid is going to be Wolverine, and Raporn is going to be the Japanese World War II fighter that's going to have a scar.
That's true. Okay. Where is Grandma? Here we go. Hold. Your opponent are now. No, that's already. You've already done that. Wow. To damage your opponent if you're grappling, you deal suffer -4 penalty on your grapple check. Interesting. So, in other words, where you're at right now, Raporn, you're not in the flames.
Okay. Oh.
So, what we'll do is, I want to make this as, is there a droid section on this thing? Yeah, right here, droids. Chapter 15. Droid repair. I bet Zachary's gonna love this one. So R2 units are page 371.
I don't think it has a weight on there, but
You didn't say wait.
online it says that an R2 unit is 70 pounds.
70 pounds. Be easy.
I may
for
hurt
you.
myself if I drop. He's gonna smack me in the face. I pull too hard.
You'll break him. Break him.
Bam! Right.
Okay. So 70 pounds. We'll say for 70 pounds. That should be fairly easy for you. It's almost like a win already, isn't it? Like, what's your base? What's your base weight you can lift? I know there's a way of the basics. Like strength. Because this might be a very easy thing for you, and
Yeah.
you may not have to roll anything.
I mean, if you go by D&D, the amount you can carry is 5 times your strength modifier. The amount you can push, drag, or lift is 15 times your strength modifier. But I can't find anything on this book, but
Let's see here, strength.
I would have thought it would just be under the abilities and strength, but
That's what I
Right.
was looking at, yeah. Look for carry weight. I think that's a carry weight. I'm gonna do a search here. Carry. Hold fast, people. This is important. This is important here. So I didn't find that. Let's do weight. Jeez. Okay.
When I Googled it, it said a Wookiee can squat 750 pounds.
well, that's an average Wookiee. That doesn't really.
Yeah.
That's an average.
The
one.
average Wookiee.
Can only
the
do
average
150 pounds. That's weak to squat.
No, that's 750 pounds.
Oh, okay.
That's what a Wookiee does. And a Wookiee can deadlift 930.
It's cool that we're talking about them like they're real things that like go around it in squatting and lifting competitions here in the States.
We asked a Wookiee, and he said he can definitely do at least 800.
Okay, no rapport. I want you to do a strength check like you normally would. And this might be
Okay.
like the higher you roll, the worse this is going to be. Let's do it.
Actually, all right.
11.
That's
And that's where the plus
Perfectly
said-
control it. You perfectly control it. You yank on it. It crashes to the ground, comes to the thing, and you hear it go. Can't really tell if it's happy or sad, or it seems a little bit both at the same time.
Is it leaking oil on me or anything?
No oil leakage. So now you have the robot, the R6 unit, inside the hull. You see, we'll put y'all basically like this in the row that y'all went in. We'll say we're out of combat for the moment. The driver is basically leading y'all through corridors, or not corridors, but basically a conduit system.
Hey, wouldn't this have been a great place to like find and then come in this way? And then we'd have been right in the middle of everything?
Well, Yeah, this would be great, but
No, I don't think so.
y'all have definitely left a mark here at the lower five. So we need to
Yeah,
tread
that's right.
lightly because they are looking for us, and all the alarms and whistles are now going off, and y'all can hear. And as he's leading y'all through, basically, you can tell some sort of ventilation shaft. Like it goes off, but it goes off and forks off in different areas. But he's leading you pretty straightforward, right out to a what appears to be just a drop off. So Boros, you would be right behind him, and as he gets out, as you start looking, it's when you get to the opening to the outside, it's basically a free fall space beneath you. The transport is like a little too is not right in front of it, but it's kind of off to the side. And you see him kind of do something with his and you see the transport move back towards the hole. And you look up and it's underneath the platform that y'all were on. A little off to the side. But that's where this ventilation shaft was. And so he jumps off. It's about maybe 10, 12 feet above you. You look up above the vent shaft. That platform is like literally right there. The transport's underneath it, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good. I would say maybe 20 feet is how long the platform is. So you're pretty concealed right there. And then he jumps in to the transport. He's saying, "Come on, we gotta go. They're looking for us."
We just Shawshank this thing. This is awesome. Go ahead, Boros. Jump, dude. Jump.
Yeah. I'll follow the driver.
Follow the driver. Okay. So you jump. Go and do a dexterity check.
Okay.
Acrobatics. They have acrobatics in this. I don't know if they even have acrobatics.
Not really. They jump.
Jump.
But it's a
Do a
strength
jump.
check.
Oh, okay. Do that. Do a jump
Okay.
strength check.
-1, but 14.
Dude, you're great. You got it. You got it. It's not going to be huge. Who's next? While carrying a droid, who's going to reach out and try to grab?
Well, I'm holding on to the, but my computer froze up. Hang on just a second. Roll20 died on me.
So we jump onto his car? On
the transport. Yep.
Okay.
Dross, I need you to roll first before Michael, the turn order.
Okay. Rolling jump. I have a +0. That is a nat 1.
Oh,
So
I jump in the wrong direction.
Dross. So Dross. Gosh.
I'm like, is that a can of jerky?
So how do I want to do this?
he jumps into the exhaust.
Okay, Dross. So let's change let's change scenery real quick. Oh my gosh. Y'all are so funny. Okay.
It's not like I wanted to do that.
I know. It's just the way the dice roll. It's great. It's funny. Oh boy. Okay, so Let me get rid of this.
It's like, don't worry, I've got a backpack.
So you made it just fine, Mr. Boros. You turn around, and there's a sudden blast that hits the back of the transport, and you can see a speeder about 20 meters away fly by and shoot, and two of them hit the back of the transport, and it moves it a little bit. But as soon as it moved, Dross jumps.
Can I try to catch him?
Try to catch him.
Oh Lord!
What am I rolling?
A strength check.
I mean, do I have I have liquid cable? Do I have time to like throw the liquid cable?
No,
Okay.
no.
I still have the cable attached to the droid.
That Ralporn has, right?
So
Yes.
can Raporn and me make the check, both of us, since he's holding on to the droid, right? So
Ralporn may be able to help, and when it's his turn.
okay.
Jeez. So...
We can't make rolls. Can we play a different game where we like draw cards or something?
It's one of those things where he's like,
Bring luck into this, all right?
Oh,
Let's play a game
that
where
was good.
where we just write a story that has no luck involved.
Ralporn.
the Michelangelo's portrait where it has like God reaching for everything, trying to reach. Like, whatever. That was like I was reaching with all I could, and he.
That's okay.
Whatever.
Zach, we got it. Ralporn.
Yes.
Dross is fallen.
I'm going to make sure.
He's falling.
If
You have the cable in your hand.
cable.
You got quite a bit.
Right.
Falling.
I mean, either
I'm
the
going
droid is
to-
going with them, or neither of them are going, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm grabbing the rope, the cable and the droid and holding on. So
You're gonna
I'm
go with
bracing
him?
myself. No,
Oh, okay.
bracing myself in the tunnel.
okay. Do a strength check for me.
All right.
Cause I'm free.
Natural. Well, not natural 20, dirty 20.
Not natural. Dirty 20. Yep.
falling.
Dirty 20. With a -2 because you're fatigued. Is that right?
Well, no, because
You're fine.
it's -2 to his strength. So
I already took off the 2.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
yeah. So what's your strength now?
24.
It shouldn't be that high.
You
Oh,
don't
maybe I
go
didn't
above
take off
20.
enough.
Well, once you have Wookiee strength, because I don't
It
think you
gave
took
me 4 more with Wookiee strength, and
So
I was
you
up to
should take off
27.
6
Okay,
total
so I should be.
from
So that should be 3 less than what it is. It's a 17.
because you're taking off what you gained from Wookiee Rage, and then 2
Right.
more.
Wait,
So
hold
17.
on. Wookiee Rage gives you +4, right?
Plus 4.
Not
and then
+4.
I should have.
Not +4 to your ability score.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that only gives you a +2 to checks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. +2 to it gives you +4 strength, +2 vitality per level, +2
I mean,
fortitude and will saves.
Yeah.
I'll read up on it. That sounds weird. Normally you get Wookiee Rage, you get +4 to add your modifier.
No, it's
That sounds weird. Oh well. It's enough.
Do I die?
It's enough.
You're dangling.
But unfortunately the droid is fine too. You're all okay. So that would be the round. We'll basically go in order from the driver, Boros, Dross, Raporin. So, the driver, he opens up his window, fires 2 blaster shots at the speeder. Oh, geez, a 5 and a 6. He misses wildly. Sorry, guys. He's supposed to be some kind of elite. He's not today.
Covering fire.
Covering fire, exactly. Boros, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, so are we all in the car?
No.
Okay.
You got Dross hanging about, we're going to say 15 meters because he has a 20-meter cord. But Rauporn and the droid are fine. They're holding him. Dross will have to climb.
Okay. Okay. I will. And I see the speeder that he's shooting at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's just circling around and coming back for another shot.
I'll shoot at it too.
Okay.
So what's the range on it?
He's probably about 30 meters now.
Okay, so it's -4.
Okay.
For the range. So. Oh yeah, and I have to just roll a d20 +1 because the weapon isn't working. Okay. Okay, so 13 to hit.
So 13. Comes close. Comes real close. But does fly off. Dangerously close.
Am I hitting my first shot? Since I can't move.
You're better at hitting moving targets.
Fire again.
Okay.
Less that
Still.
time.
Less, but hey. He knows he's got 4 blaster bolts coming at him. That might do something. Dross, you're dangling.
I will.
You're like Bruce Willis in Die Hard, hanging off Nakatomi Tower, but it's Rauporn holding you up.
I guess I'll try to climb. Can I make a climb check?
Yes, you can.
17.
Ooh. -3 because of your Duracrete.
Keeps you strong.
They might need to change that because it doesn't keep you strong at all. Keeps you it makes 14's good. 14's good. I'll say you climb half of your speed, so 5 meters. So you're 10 meters up. We'll try again. Let's say you can do two climbing checks around. Why not? 10. Ooh, that one. Ugh, a little too hard. So you got 10 meters left.
Okay.
Rauporn,
I have a question.
you can pull him up if you want.
He's attached by his grappling hook, right? Which has a rappel feature where he pulls himself up, right? Or he could just retract the.
Maybe I don't know if that's a gun thing or not.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Is it like Batman's grappling hook where you can?
It doesn't specifically say in the description that it retracts.
Okay.
It talks about a ascension gun that Padme uses in one of the movies, but it doesn't say that the grappling spike launcher retracts.
Okay.
So that I was going by. That's what I was going by.
Okay.
Bit your lifeline. All right. So what would you like to do, Rauporn? You gonna pull him up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him up.
Okay. Go ahead and do just a strength check. Oh man. I will say you easily pull him up the rest of the 10 meters with a 23.
Okay.
Rauporn, you're back on the ledge. He pulls you up.
I
Slaps
think
you
I
on the
might
back.
have to.
He slaps you
I
on the
might-
back. You fall off again. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll be Gimli. You be Legolas. Just throw me.
Toss me. Toss me.
I gotta make the jump on my own.
All right, so that takes care of y'all's round. The driver, come on, guys, hurry! I can't stay under this thing for so long. 2 shots. Oh my god! Oh, 19 and 11. So one of them do hit. Nice. That's a 3d6, right, for blasters? Ooh, 14 damage. All right, so you see him hit the actual speeder itself. Just like the other things, though, it does damage, but it doesn't do all the damage. So it still has quite a few wound points. So he does hit. He moves he puts the thing. Sorry. This is top of the round. The guy with the blaster comes, and he's back around. He's gonna fire 2 shots from his speeder. A natural 1 and a 12. That does not hit.
And he falls off, right?
So that you see him come back around. He's like sitting ducks. You're like sitting ducks. Driver does his thing. Boros, you're up.
All right, I'll fire twice.
Okay.
Click. Oh, there we go.
Nice. The second one hits. The second one hits. Look at you.
Well, the first one was a D4. That wasn't. I don't know where that came from.
Okay,
So
well, then roll another d20. So the first one hits, and then the second one does not hit. Very nice.
that is for my blaster. It's only 2d6. 10 points of damage.
Very good. You see Boros hit the speeder mid-stride from 30 meters out. That's impressive, ladies and
You see
gentlemen.
a tear go down Dross's cheek. And I look over at Rapporn and I say, our little boy is growing up. He's hitting speeders with blasters.
All right.
I look
So
and I see Boros has his eyes closed.
there you go. All right. So Dross, are you going to make it? Can you make it this time? I think you can. I believe in you.
I have
I have the utmost faith.
a 14.
14 will do it. Oh, -3 though, huh? Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's just a 5-meter jump, right?
man.
So I fall again. Free falling.
Now I will say you're okay on this one, but you're like one leg hits, the other one like whoa.
Being how he
You know what I'm
missed,
saying?
being how he missed the guy on the speeder missed the. Can we say that it was a little more steady this round?
There you go. Yeah, it's definitely more steady. That's what Dross believes.
Okay.
It's definitely more steady. You got it, Dross.
As long as I can think that.
That's just your movement.
Well, heck, I'll pull out Reba.
Okay. Next round you'll be able to fire.
Maybe I should detach because I got 2 canisters of grappling. Maybe I should just detach that and shoot it with my grappling gun.
Yeah, that would be smart. All right.
If you could attach the one end to our speeder and then the other end to their speeder, and then we just tail them.
I say,
No, this is pod racing.
Raporin, you're up.
All right.
You have the droid in
Yes.
your hands.
I jump down to the
Now,
ship, or step down to the ship.
do a jump real quick.
All right.
DC's not high. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
So you hit it. The droid is still. Or are you holding it? What were you doing with the droid?
Over my shoulder.
Over your shoulder? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you get the droid in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then climb in.
All right. Driver's like, come on, let's go. Let's get out of here. Speeder comes around. Two shots. An 8 and a 3. So that does not hit anything. It's just going wild. Boom, boom. The driver sits down real quick. He says, I hope y'all buckled up. Boom. And he takes off and are being chased by a speeder of the lower 5s. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh.
Because this could go on for a while. We're not going to do like we did the other night. We went out till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Especially if we keep rolling so low.
Boros is going to take care of it. He's been...
It's like, Ralporin, you rolled another 1.
Duracrete.
We should have used him as a weapon.
I know, right?
So,
guys, thank y'all, guys and gals, for watching. We'll be back next Tuesday to continue our adventure and getting out of the lower 5s after rescuing the droid.
after we got done, it's like the lower 4.75, right?
You probably like just killed the entire gang in one. This was like the last guy. Anyway,
I don't want to brag, but
you made it interesting again, Dross.
I made the lower 5 the lower 4.
Does that make everything else come down 1 as well?
There you go. Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
No.
All right, guys. Thank y'all. Thank you for joining us. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. God bless.
Good night.